Welcome at the Siemens booth at the Security 2014. We shall now talk about simulating evacuation. Let me welcome Markus Niederberger. He is Business Development Manager and will explain more at the exhibit. You are showing different scenarios simulating the evacuation of buildings. Why do we need such simulations? There are many different applications for this simulation, either in a very early planning phase of the building or even at the design phase, in order to check its functionality and transparency. For our existing customers, there is another possibility, namely to check whether existing evacuation processes are up to date. You can also train relief personnel within the company or without in the area of evacuation concepts. You can basically train everybody involved in this. Could you describe this Siemens offer in detail? Well, we are not selling the software, but offering a service to the customer. We meet the customer at workshops, develop common goals with him. We get plans from the customers. We input the data with our experts. We do the simulation, we verify it, and we verify the results with the customer. And finally, we write a report complete with screenshots and videos or some such material in order to point the attention to critical scenes and areas. Is it really possible to avoid panic situations with software algorithms? I cannot promise to avoid a real panic, but you could try to avoid critical situations from the very beginning. If you really cannot avoid a panic, our system makes it more manageable compared with a situation where you don't know what to expect in case of an evacuation. I see. Where would you use an evacuation simulation? Generally, there are two fields. One form is the use for planning purposes or for evaluating existing or new buildings. Another form is to understand which customer or typical customer you might address. And this is very simple. Whenever you have many people in a building and it is irrelevant whether they know the place or not, the simulation would work in an office building with people familiar with it, but it would also work for a hotel with many people not knowing their way about. Both situations can be simulated, of course, with different parameters and analysis functions. You said before the simulation can also be used for training purposes. Kindly explain. Of course, especially for training purposes. We are getting excellent feedback from our customers. Normally, evacuation training or drills are highly unpopular. With this simulation tool, we are able now to show the advantages of a smooth, planned evacuation. I can show very clearly what kind of advantages good training will deliver to people involved, as they can save maybe 2 minutes of time. So this is making it very easy for them to enlist and convince people to take part in evacuation training sessions. That's impressive. What further potential in the future can you see for the evacuation simulation? As I said before, the software, we are using this currently as a service. We are offering those workshops. In the future, applications we see do have a lot of potential in enterprises as online systems, as part of a management systems, or even to actively steer through emergency exits to a safe way out. So we offer knowledge about how many people are in a building, about potential danger zones. So yes, I do see a lot of potential in these active systems.
Hinsichtlich genau diesen aktiven Systemen steckt sehr, sehr viel Potenzial in diesen Systemen, welche man zukünftig daraus garantiert nutzen kann.
That's very exciting. Thank you. Have a successful fair. Thank you very much to you too. Thank you for watching.